Far away, in the land of the cool dudes, the evil dragon Thrax was plotting to take over the world in his lair.
I'm an evil dude, and I feel like taking over the world. So I'm gonna take the princess hostage, so I have ultimate power, so it makes it easier to turn everyone into newts and salamanders. Also, money will be eliminated because money just makes everything harder. I'm going to burn down the castle and then take the princesses while everyone else is running away. Mwah ha 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 ha.
Meanwhile, in the castle, 4 guards were bravely guarding the princesses. 2 wizards, Luke Skywalker, and a marine.
So where are the princesses? Probably in their rooms, doing morning routines.
They're eating breakfast. I wouldn't disturb them.
Wizard Zach wasn't sure what they should do.
What should we do?
Chuck thought,
Let's just go get breakfast.
and John thought the princesses would probably be pretty safe.
They'll probably be pretty safe.
So the guards headed off to breakfast. Meanwhile, the princess and her fairy friend were enjoying breakfast in their room.
This breakfast is divine. After I eat, I'm going to practice magic. Do you want to come with me? I have to get a monster.
And their friend Jackal, their imaginary friend, was going to dance and entertain them. They were very amused. Jackal said, for his final act, "Now I'm going to turn that monster into a rabbit."
No, you aren't.
Don't get sassy with me. I can do whatever I want in this castle.
If you mess with him, you mess with me. I'm going to go feed more. Okay?
Jackal said, "Fine. I'll leave him be."
I bet you gotta do my morning routine. Is it okay if I use monster for my magic tricks? I won't do anything dangerous. Okay.
Just then, Thrax broke into the castle.
Says who?
Me,
Why?
because I'm a princess.
And?
Princess,
And?
because I'm a princess.
Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna hypnotize you.
No!
You were getting very sleepy. You are now under my control. You will do whatever I say, unless it's a joke.
So Thrax led Princess Michaela off to his lair.
Come to my lair.
Just then, the guards returned from their delicious breakfast.
That was the best breakfast I ever had. Especially those chocolate chip waffles with I didn't know they had Fruit Loops there.
It was good, but we should probably go check on the princesses.
Oh, that's what I was forgetting.
Just then, Starla burst in.
Guys, guess what?
What?
The princess has been stolen by a green evil monster.
Jackal, who had been cowering in fear, jumped up to say, "I think the princesses were taken by a giant lizard."
That's what I just said.
She told them to get off their butts and save them.
Get off your butts and save them. Well, what are we supposed to do about it? Let me tell you the future.
He's hiding chocolate chip waffles in his lair. Curse my wizard stuff. We have to get there. But not for those waffles.
Starla didn't know how.
How are we gonna get there?
I
Zach thought there was an adventure ahead of them.
There's an adventure ahead of us today. That's a big gate. How are we going to get over it?
Maybe Starla can fly over it.
Luke thought maybe Starla and Jackal could
And
go.
Jackal too.
Jackal said, "What are we going to do?"
We just said the plan.
Wizard Chuck thought,
It might take them a while to fly over that gate.
Well, let's go.
so Starla and Jackal flew off to break into the lair. Meanwhile, Thrax was working on his evil plan with his hypnotized princess.
This is hard work. I need a break. Go get me some McDonald's. Now take it off. Act like a psycho duck. Okay, stop. It's annoying. You're really hypnotized. Act like me. Boy, you're good. Boy, you're good. Okay, stop. That's creepy.
Okay, stop that.
Now, do the disco. I need to get back to work. Stop doing the disco now. Don't do anything. Stay there. Don't talk to anybody.
Just then, Jackal and Starla broke into the lair. Jackal said, "Do you want to hear my duck voice?"
Not now, Jackal. We're on a mission. You can do anything silly after. Did you lose a brain or something? Can't move her. We better go get the others.
Thrax snuck back into his lair.
You look like you moved. Do the disco. You did not just do that. Ron, stop doing the disco and do something.
Meanwhile, outside the lair, the guards were waiting for Starla and Jackal's return.
Sounds nice.
What? We're supposed to be waiting for the princesses to get here.
It is gonna take them out. It is gonna take them a long time, so I was just saying, so Chuck, how's the day?
Chuck thought it would probably be an hour.
It'll probably be an hour till they get there.
But just then, Starla and Jackal returned.
Guys, I think the princess is hypnotized.
Jackal entered behind her and said, "I think the princesses have been hypnotized."
That's exactly what she just said.
An hour was that long?
John wanted to make sure that they'd unlocked the gate.
Did you unlock the gate? Of course. Then let's go!
As they entered through the door of the lair, they unfortunately set off the alarm. Chuck exclaimed.
Shoot, was that the alarm?
That wasn't the alarm. That was just you hearing things.
Jackal said, "He's not hearing things. That was the alarm." John noticed some cameras in the back.
We have to disable the cameras before the giant dragon sees us.
Starla was glad he disabled them, but she hoped.
I hope we get the princesses in.
She didn't want to see any more traps.
I don't want to see any more traps.
Looks like you aren't going to be happy.
Jackal noticed a sticky floor trap ahead. And Wizard Zack.
I actually learned this in wizard school. I get to use the spell.
John was really glad they made it through that trap.
I'm really glad we made it through the sticky floor, but we should save the princess.
Just then, Luke.
I see a bear trap.
After successfully defeating the bear trap, he wanted to celebrate.
That's over! Chuck and Jack with your waffles!
Enough with the waffles!
But Chuck noticed that ahead,
I think I see a dangerous path that where you could fall to your doom or anything bad.
but Wizard Zack knew.
Hey, Jack, I want you to use a spell. I mean, seriously, I think just use a spell already.
Make tiles 2, kill tiles 2, 5, and 3. Make tiles 2, 5, and 3 safe.
So Wizard Chuck led them through the path. Until Jackal noticed that the next trap was lasers.
I know the way through here. I can guide you.
They finally arrived at the lair where Thrax was keeping Princess Michaela. But Zack didn't think she looked hypnotized.
I don't think she's even hypnotized at all.
Let's look into her eyes to see if she is. Wow, she really does look hypnotized.
Chuck couldn't remember the spell he'd learned.
I can't remember. I learned a spell in wizard school how to dehypnotize someone, but I can't remember it.
Jackal said, "What are we going to do?" And John hoped they could unhypnotize her fast.
I hope we can unhypnotize her fast, because I don't want the evil dragon catching us here.
Then Wizard Chuck noticed something.
It's the cage that's hypnotizing them. I learned it in wizard school.
Luke didn't know what they were going to do about it.
What are we gonna do?
Just then, Thrax stormed back into his lair.
Wahahaha! I am Thrax, the great dragon. You have fell into my sixth and final trap. I worked hard on those. You better acknowledge them.
Jackal said, "You can't stop us, Thrax."
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
And John told him, "We're going to take the princesses out of the cage."
We're gonna take the princesses out of their cage.
Try me.
Like, there's only one joke and like 6 of us, so
Under advantage here.
What if I fight back?
You will not fight back.
What are you doing?
Demi-Drake.
Ha! Those don't work on me.
Starla decided,
I'm gonna break the cage.
No.
but Thrax deflected it with his arm guard. Wizard Chuck thought the only solution.
Well, if you're going to do that, protection spell!
Let's just
cheated.
Under the protection of the spell, Luke decided,
Now I'm going to destroy that mountain, those bombs.
but it didn't work. So John decided to give it a shot.
That's okay, Luke. Maybe you loosen it up for me. Give me that.
Wizard Zach thought he might as well try.
I know Dad's spell.
After all three of them didn't succeed, Jackal had an idea. He said, guys, if just one of us does it, it makes it just even. To make us stronger, we need to all do it together.
From the count of 3. 1,
2, 3.
It wasn't supposed to work.
Free from her cage, Princess Michaela
Now it's your turn to act like a psycho duck, Thrax.
Not a psycho duck.
Maybe we could use the cape for something else, but not to hypnotize Thrax. Well, what are we supposed to do with him then?
That's it. I'm going to another planet. Where's my rocket ship?
Before he could leave, Jackal said, wait, let's chase him off. After they had chased Thrax off their planet, back in the castle, Michaela was celebrating being home.
I'm so happy to be home. It was scary being hypnotized, especially when I had to do the disco. I said I didn't like to do the disco.
Oh.
Well, I guess if you guys like it, we can do it.
Hey, is that your pet bunny?
Jackal! Anyway, let's go do the disco.
Introducing the cast of The Battle for the Princesses. Eli as Luke Skywalker.